It's your girl, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, let's take it to the Dallas, Texas Oak Cliff neighborhood, where we'll discuss the heartbreaking story of Ikea Hood, a story of young love, secrets, and irreversible loss. But before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, this video is sponsored by me, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and my YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out and support me. I'll leave the link to it in the comments. Stay tuned until the end to hear the full story. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. She was a dancer, a daughter, a new mom, and just 17 years old. Ikea Imari Hood had a smile that lit up every room and a passion for dance that moved anyone who watched her. She had just stepped into motherhood, full of dreams and promise, until a single moment took everything away. Ikea Hood was a junior at Lancaster High School in Dallas, Texas. She was popular and known for her energy, her kindness, and her unstoppable drive. She danced on the Tigerette drill team and was also a beloved member of the Next Level community dance group. To her coaches, she was more than a student. She was like family. Ikea's coach, who mentored her since 2019, described her as vibrant and always laughing, the kind of girl who worked hard, loved big, and chased every new dance routine like it was a dream come true. Life changed drastically when Ikea's dad passed away. Losing him probably took a tremendous toll on her. Ikea found out she was pregnant during her sophomore year in high school. Ikea's family and friends were there to support her. Ikea was now even more driven to accomplish her goals and achieve her dreams. In late 2023, Ikea gave birth to a baby girl. She was just 17, still a child herself, but she embraced motherhood with joy and hope. But behind the scenes, trouble was brewing. Ikea had been in an on-again, off-again relationship with 17-year-old Trevon Darnell Wright for about 2 years. Like many teenage relationships, Ikea's bond with Trevon had its ups and downs. According to her family, the relationship wasn't just rocky, it was physically and emotionally toxic. Trevon had believed he was the father of Ikea's child, but when a paternity test revealed he wasn't, Ikea made the difficult decision to tell him the truth and planned to do it on January 7. That Sunday morning, things seemed quiet in Ikea's family home in Southeast Oak Cliff. Trevon was there visiting Ikea and her baby girl, Iceland. Around 10:30 a.m., Ikea's mother heard a loud noise. Something didn't feel right. She went to Ikea's bedroom to check on her, but the door was locked. Stepping outside, she saw the window screen to Ikea's bedroom pushed out. When she climbed halfway through the window, her heart sank. It appeared she had been shot with her 3-week-old baby just feet away. By the time police arrived, Trevon Wright had vanished, but investigators quickly identified him as the suspect and issued a warrant for his arrest. Just 2 days later, on January 9th, U.S. Marshals tracked him down and brought him into custody. He was charged with first-degree hit. Wright had recently withdrawn from Lancaster High before the 2023-2024 school year. According to police, he believed the baby was his, and the news that he wasn't may have been the motive. The trial began in January 2025. Ikea's mother took the stand, recalling the exact moment she found her daughter's lifeless body. The defense tried to argue that no one saw Trevon pull the trigger, but the evidence and the timeline told a different story. On January 17, 2025, a Dallas jury found Trevon Wright guilty of first-degree hit. He was sentenced to life in prison. May Ikea Imari Hood continue to rest in peace. My belated condolences to her family and friends. She was a sister to 7 siblings, a dancer with dreams of going to college, a new mother learning to care for her baby girl. Her family remembers her as goofy, joyful, and full of light. They now want her story to serve as a warning and a message to young people in toxic or volatile relationships. Because love should never hurt, and no one, especially not a 17-year-old girl with a newborn in her arms, should ever have to lose their life. Trevon was probably shocked, hurt, and angry at the fact that he wasn't the father, for the simple fact that he realized that Ikea had been with someone else, and that crushed him. I believe they were both too young to be going through such a volatile and messy relationship. Ikea had too much going for herself to be caught up like she was, and Trevon could have just simply walked away knowing that he wasn't the father and continued on with his life and had nothing more to do with Ikea if he chose to. They were both just 17. But I won't judge because I got pregnant a couple months before my 18th birthday. I was also on my way to college in California for dance. So I understand and I know things happen at that age. And that's why we became more hands-on with our 17-year-old daughter and at one point with our 21-year-old daughter because of the challenges they face while navigating this critical time of their lives. Yes, they are almost grown and independent and think they know it all, but the truth is, this is only the beginning of life for them. And it isn't easy dealing with the pushback they give and the attitude. Sometimes I'm ready to throw in the towel, but I'll keep going until she's grown and out the house. And some parents do try their best, but sadly, the situation has gone beyond their control. This is such a sad situation that occurred between these two young people, and now a little girl will grow up to never know her mother. If you or someone you know is in a dangerous relationship, please speak up, reach out. Ikea's story is tragic, but it can save someone else. Let her legacy be a reminder you deserve safety. You deserve peace. You deserve to live. Fam, tell me your thoughts on this story in the comments below. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, consider liking and sharing. Subscribe for more stories like this and for the stories behind the headlines, because behind them all is a family forever changed. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times. Until next time.